Hi, I'm Tiffany, creator of the Bloom Pathway. This is a place for women who are ready to return to themselves. Around here, we believe every transformation begins with one honest question. So let's ask one together. What are tiny habits that change your life? We tend to imagine that transformation happens in big moments. The day you quit your job, the day you leave the relationship, the day you move across the country. The day you finally become that woman. I've had a few of those moments in my own life. Moving to Costa Rica as a single mom with two little girls, packing up my life and beginning again, leaving relationships that no longer felt like home. Those moments mattered. But looking back, I don't think they changed my life nearly as much as the ordinary Tuesdays did. The mornings when I chose to sit quietly with my coffee instead of immediately reaching for my phone. The afternoons when I went for a walk because my body needed movement, not punishment. The evenings where I turned everything off a little earlier and let myself rest. Those moments didn't feel life-changing. They almost felt too small to matter. But they mattered because I repeated them. I think we've all been taught to underestimate the small things. We believe one meditation won't help. One healthy meal won't make a difference. One walk won't change anything. One deep breath isn't enough. But here's the beautiful thing about tiny habits. They don't work because of what they do once. They work because of who they quietly help you become. Every time you drink the glass of water, you're becoming someone who listens to her body. Every time you stretch for 5 minutes, you're becoming someone who makes space for herself. Every time you pause before reacting, you're becoming someone who chooses peace over survival. The habit itself isn't the transformation. Your identity is. When I first started learning about nervous system regulation, I kept waiting for some dramatic breakthrough. Instead, my life changed in incredibly ordinary ways. A few minutes of breath work before starting my day. A short meditation while the house was still quiet. A simple EFT session when I noticed anxiety creeping in. An affirmation I repeated while brushing my teeth. None of it looked impressive, but over time, those tiny moments became the architecture of my life. They created a woman who felt calmer, kinder to herself, more present, more trusting. Not because she worked harder, but because she practiced differently. And that's what I love about wellness. At its best, it isn't another checklist. It isn't about becoming perfect. It's about creating small rituals that remind you every single day, I matter too. Maybe that's why the smallest habits often create the biggest transformations. They aren't asking you to become someone else overnight. They're simply inviting you to come home to yourself, one gentle choice at a time. A question to carry with you today. Instead of asking, what huge change do I need to make? Try asking, what's one tiny promise I can keep to myself today? Then keep it. And tomorrow, keep another. One day you'll look around and realize you didn't build a different life overnight. You built it one ordinary day at a time. If you're ready to create habits that actually feel nourishing instead of overwhelming, I want to invite you to explore the everyday wellness path inside the Bloom Pathway. We begin exactly where lasting change begins, by coming home to the body. Inside, you'll find gentle tools you can return to every day, including breath work for the mornings when your nervous system needs grounding before your mind starts racing, meditations that create small pockets of stillness in a busy day, EFT tapping sessions when emotions feel heavy and you need a way to move through them instead of carrying them with you, affirmations and subliminals that quietly reshape the conversations you have with yourself, yoga and Fit Sisters classes for joyful movement that supports your body instead of punishing it, hormone and women's wellness resources that help you understand your body with compassion rather than frustration. As you continue along the path, you'll begin creating your own rhythm of self-care through daily rituals, seasonal practices, and gentle habits that support the woman you're becoming. Because transformation rarely arrives all at once. It usually begins with one tiny choice, followed by another, and then another, until one day you realize those tiny choices quietly became your life.